Hey everyone! So, do you want to learn JavaScript but confused with all the questions like how could you learn it, where could you learn it, could you learn it before deadline, could you learn it for free? Then let me help you out. Watch this video till the end to find answers to all these questions. So, let's get started. So, JavaScript is a scripting language which is used to provide dynamic content on web pages, and it can also be used to dynamically update web pages. If this definition sounds little absurd, then let me give you a simple example to understand. Let's say I'm searching for what is JavaScript on Google browser. After I click the search button, I get results for what is JavaScript. But how does the browser understand that after click of the button, it should show the search results for what is JavaScript? That's where the JavaScript comes into picture. It understands the button clicks and all other stuff that we do on a browser and updates the content dynamically. So that's what JavaScript is. If you're thinking that JavaScript just handles button clicks on a browser, then you're wrong. It is more versatile and handles many more things than you can ever imagine. For example, it is used in various mobile applications, various web applications, both on server and client side, and also in game development. So, hearing about various applications of JavaScript, are you excited to learn JavaScript? Then let's get started. Don't confine yourself to this dilemma if you want to learn JavaScript because there are a lot more free courses available on YouTube which you can rely on and learn JavaScript like a pro. So let's see what are the various courses available on YouTube. So these are the courses which have the good number of views and are like considered to be good according to me. These are ranging from like 1 2 hour courses to 11-hour courses. So if you're struggling on which one to pick for yourself, then let me help you break each of these courses down. I'll tell you what exactly is in a particular course so that you can pick whichever course is best for you and whichever one is suited to you so that you, yes, you can be a superpower in JavaScript. So, the first one in the review is the Free Code Camp's JavaScript course. This is a 3-hour course, and to be frank, it's a pure JavaScript course. Why I say that? Let's see what's covered in this course. Then you will understand why it's a pure JavaScript course. So they talk about different data types, variables, and arithmetic operators, strings, arrays, functions, and if else conditional statements, loops like for loop, while loop. They talk about classes and JavaScript objects. They talk about the most important stuff like the spread and the rest operators, which are very frequently used in many applications. So these are the stuff that are covered in this course. So this is the reason why I call it a pure JS course, because all the stuff which are covered here make you feel confident that you have learned JavaScript very well. And coming to the best parts of this course is a very beginner friendly. Like if you don't have even a little bit of knowledge of JavaScript, then you can definitely take this course. And if you are uh, a person who has zero knowledge about coding, then also you can prefer this course because it will teach you a programming language from the start till the end. So it'll give you a pretty good idea of what is a programming language and stuff. And the third best thing about this course is that the examples are very simple and easy to understand. And they also make you feel confident that, okay, I have learned few concepts of the JavaScript. And moreover, this course is also best for the ones who have the base of HTML. And what I mean by saying this is that if you know where to embed JavaScript source code in HTML pages, and if you are just looking for how to handle a few stuff in JavaScript, or rather, I say how to write a for loop, or how to understand and start writing spread and rest operators and all such stuff which are just related to JavaScript, then this course is your go to course. You should definitely look at this course. So that's my review of the first one. Let's move on to the next one. So the second course in review is the Clever Programmers JavaScript course. This is an 8-hour course, and the number, the 8, it might sound a little big, but let me break this down for you. So in the first 1 hour and 40 minutes, they cover all the basics of JavaScript. So if you want to have a quick recap of JavaScript, then you should definitely look at the first 1 hour 40 minutes. So in this 1 hour 40 minutes, what they cover is they cover different operators, they cover different data types and variables. They also cover about DOM, which is the document object model, very much needed for web page development. They talk about the conditional statements, they talk about arrays, loops, functions, objects, and they also talk about JSON, very much important if you want to fetch some data from a server and want to represent it in some good format. Then JSON is very useful. So they also talk about JSON. So that's for the first part of the course. Now, coming to the next 6 hours. In these 6 hours, the best parts of the course are taught. And why I call them the best parts of the course? Because the 6 hours have amazing lineup of projects, very much needed for you to learn the power of JS. So if you want to be a good web developer using JS, then these projects are a great add-on to your resume. And if you want to know the real power of JS and the real essence of JS, then these are the amazing projects which you should definitely look into. So they cover a CAD generator project which teaches on how to arrange multiple elements on a web page, which you could use it for some e-commerce website. And coming to game development, they teach you how to build rock, paper, scissors game and the very much interesting blackjack game. And these are taught from end to end. So you need not have any basics, and you can just code along with them and learn these projects. These help you to learn the DOM elements and how JS plays an important role in the development of the web pages. Hence, if you want to learn the real JavaScript usages in real time, then you should definitely look at this course. So that's it for the Clever Programmers JavaScript course. So let's move on to our next course. The third one on the list is the Edurekas 3-hour JavaScript course. So let's see what Edureka has given us. So in the 3-hour JavaScript course, the Edureka has given us very good introduction to HTML and CSS. So HTML and CSS are the code which are written for developing web pages. So if you are a person who doesn't know ABC of web development and HTML and CSS, then you should definitely look into this course, because they provide you an overview of HTML and CSS and how JavaScript is embedded into them. And they also provide a little background of JavaScript, like the history and how it is different from Java. So you should definitely look into this course if you want to understand it in a theoretical manner and to have some context of what you are learning. Next, they also cover the basic data types and variables and arrays, operators. They also cover the conditional statements, loops, functions, objects, and even the browser object model and DOM. Now, something that is unique in this course is the BOM and DOM. Why do they call them unique? Because they are the concepts which I have hardly found in any course. And so I'll give you an overview of what BOM is and DOM is so that you'll understand when you're looking into the course. So what BOM is that it contains a few objects like the location object, history object, navigator object, and screen object, and many more of such kind. And these objects allow you to control the browser. For example, the history object in the browser object model BOM will give you an access to the pages which you have navigated earlier. And if you want to navigate to another page from, let's say, from a sign up page to a logged in page, then history is one thing that you can use. Next, coming to the DOM, which is the document object model, they speak about this in a very good manner because they tell you how to handle button clicks and all such stuff. So these are few unique stuff in this course which you should definitely look into. Coming to the best parts of this course are the theory for the concepts. I call them the best part because if you are a beginner, then you will never know after declaring a variable where is it stored, how is it accessed. In this course, they tell you that after initialization of the variable and declaration of it, there is some space allocated in the memory. Such kind of theoretical concepts are taught in this course. So if you are a beginner, then you should definitely look into this course. And the way in which they talk about DOM and the folder structure for web development is also good. So that's my view of the Edurekas course. So let's move on to the next one now. The next course in the view is the Amigos Code JavaScript course. So it's an 4-hour course, and let's see what's in this course. So in the first 2 hours, he covers all the basics of JavaScript like the data types, variables, arrays, operators, conditional statements, and for while loops, functions, and objects. And coming to the last 2 hours of this course, this is something that is really unique. I mean, the last 2 hours are really unique. They cover all the advanced concepts of the JavaScript. So, where are these advanced concepts used? So, if you want to be a pure JavaScript developer and if you want to be a good web developer, then these advanced concepts are going to help you all the time because they are the ones which are most frequently used in any real-time web application. So for example, the promises and the async await methods help you to get the data from database in a manner that the web application does not break. Not only these, there are other advanced concepts too which are covered like the map, filter, reduce concept, spread concept, exports and imports, classes, generators, and error handling. All of them help you to get a good base on JavaScript so that you can build further. Now, these are the contents of the course. Now, let's move on to the best parts of the course. The best parts of this course are it is very much convenient for the beginners who want to learn web development. I'm saying this because after taking this course, you can easily learn frameworks like the React, Vue.js, and Node.js and feel very much comfortable learning them. And after learning them, you'll be a good full stack developer. That's why it's best for the beginners. And the simple examples of each and every concept which are taught are a great add on to this course. So you should definitely look into this course if you want to learn both basics and advanced concepts of JavaScript. So let's move on to the next one. The fifth course I'm going to review is the Great Learnings JavaScript course. So it is an 11-hour course. I know the 11 might be a little bit too long, but trust me, after me giving you a review of this, you will feel more comfortable watching this course. So let's get started on exploring what's in this course. So he gives you an example of how to set up the environment for JavaScript. He tells about the basic concepts like the variables, conditional statements, loops, objects and arrays, functions. And he also talks about hoisting, which is kind of unique in this course. So hoisting, which is resolved with the let and const keywords, is unique. And also the oops concepts and the functions are spoken in this course, the exception handling, the DOM, And the advanced concepts like the map, filter, reduce, and promises are also seen in this course. So, this is pretty much what is covered in the course. So, coming to the best parts of the course. So, if you are a beginner, then this is the course you should definitely take, because this course does not need you to have at least a single programming language as a base, because he gives you all the theoretical concepts you will need to learn JavaScript. For example, the just in time compiler, a little bit history of JavaScript, and all other concepts that you will need in a long way. And the second best thing about this course is the theory and practical examples that he gives for each and every concept in the list of all the contents which he has covered. And each and every concept with the theoretical and practical examples make you understand each and every concept in depth so that you can crack your interviews very well. And another best thing about this course is that he covers each and every variation of every keyword that is most commonly used in JavaScript. So, for example, he teaches four variations of the for loop, which are for of, for in, for each, which is not very frequently found in all the courses. So, this is the course that you should definitely look into if you want to learn every nook and corner of the JavaScript course. And the ping pong game and the color picker game, which are taught, give you a good picture of what JavaScript can do. So, that's my view of this 11-hour course of great learning. So the last one to the review is the Traversee Media's JavaScript crash course. So it is an 1 hour 40-minute course, a short one, I know, and it will give you a good overview of the JavaScript language. So if you are a person who knows HTML and CSS and has learned at least a single programming language, and if you want to learn JavaScript like really fast, like you have to meet some deadline, or if you're preparing for an exam and you want to just learn JavaScript like really fast, then this is the course you should definitely look into. So let's see what's in here. So all the basic concepts of JavaScript, like the data types, variables, strings, arrays, loops, a little bit of JSON, conditionals, functions, and OOPs are covered in a very good manner. And an overview of how DOM elements can be accessed from the browser using the JavaScript and how they can be manipulated is also in this course. So, if you are in a hurry, then you should definitely look into this course because it will give you a good overview of the JavaScript language. So, coming to the best part of the language, one best part, which is very much obvious, is that it is a very short course, and which this is the best part because it gives you a quick overview of the JavaScript with very good and simple examples which help you understand the concepts really well. So that's my view of this course. So if you are in a hurry, then definitely this is the course you should look into. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope my reviews for all these 6 courses will help you to choose whichever course is suited to you so that you will not waste any time searching the course that is best for you. My reviews will help you choose better and will not let you waste a single second of your time. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and share this to your friends so that even they will get benefited. And also, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.